Okay. Let's see here and do this. And wait, where's that thing? This here, put that over here. Works for me. This over here. And my social security number is not on screen. Okay, obfuscate off. All right. Let's see. Okay. You look distinct enough. I know there's a bunch of these guys that have basically default face. Yep, this is a default face, so we will edit this one. Already changed his hair. And generally, I'm of the opinion that the recruit legionaries should all look fairly young, because I think that is like appropriate to lore. So give them minimal beards, because I feel like that's also appropriate. It's part of like the indoctrination process. You want them all to look fairly similar to each other in terms of stylistic choices. Just a bit. Okay. Stop procrastinating. Where is this? I kind of like how it looks like that. How loud is this background audio? Probably not that loud. I can barely hear myself talk. there's a way to fix, like, how there's this, like, awkward, like, kind of makeup streak, like, reverse eyeshadow. I know there's a way to fix that by messing with one of these. Where is it? I think it's bruised. That kind of helps, but not right. There, that helps. It'd be so nice if you could just paint directly on the face. Alas, that technology was too advanced. Okay, flush your lips a bit. That's a little too much. Let's directly edit the color instead. There we go. Some natural looking lips. Yeah, fuck the skin tone up. Yeah! Turning him purple. A little too orange. Yeah, that's wrong. That looks alright. That looks good. Oh, this man doesn't have any eyebrows. Couldn't think of it. Does the other guy have eyebrows? Excuse me, sir, do you have eyebrows? You don't? Okay, well, we're gonna get you some of those. There we go. In fact, because of that, let's lighten your texture eyebrows a bit. There we go. Okay, this guy has got basically default face. Me correcting that. You know what? Let's give him green eyes just for some variety, even though you can barely tell. That looks blue more than anything else, really. Okay. Face. Yeah. That looks good. Mouth. I'm gonna bring his eyebrows closer in. Consequently, his eyes. Actually kind of made him look a bit older, which I don't necessarily want. I feel like the Legion recruits should just look like younger men. This man has some full lips. I will take them away from him. Hey, Sasha. Yes, I am. Just doing a variety pass on the legionnaires because like 90% of them have same face and Vantablack and banana hair, and I wanted to correct a bunch of that. This guy does not have banana or Vantablack hair, so that's nice. Now it's easy to fix. Okay. I just want him to look a little younger. Like making these micro adjustments to the texture, but honestly, most of this stuff doesn't show up in game all that well. I swear, in game, like the face textures are like lower resolution or something. I feel like you don't see nearly as much of these like coloring details. Maybe it's just post processing. Looks good. Oh my, sir, you don't you don't look so well. You must have ate something you shouldn't have. Yeah, this guy kind of breaks my idea that the Legion recruits should like look young, but this guy's kind of an odd one out, I think. Most of them do look like on the younger side, which makes sense. But we'll do something about his jaundice at least. Maybe keep him on the paler side. I don't know why his hair color bothers me. It's like not Vantablack, but it just looks weird to me. Oh, that looks better. Wonder if the Legion require they not have long beards. So, Legion facial hair is weird. Most of the recruits don't, which I think makes sense because it's like in the like American military, they shave everyone down because they want everyone to look the same. Um, I know Lucius has a beard like this. And there are like a few random named legionnaires who have like goatees and stuff. But I feel like definitely the majority of them are clean shaven. I don't think there's any like specific lore about like their grooming standards, but I would imagine just given the Legion's whole shtick, there's not a lot of room for like personal style, especially for a recruit. Which I feel like maybe I should get rid of this guy's beard. Where is this guy even used? Just randomly in the fort, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry, son. If you had a higher rank, you could keep the beard, but it's gotta go. I'm gonna turn down this ambient track. I can barely hear myself like talk. I don't want to accidentally like scream. Let me turn that off. So I gotta. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Guess I could have just turned down the volume on my speakers, but I didn't think of that first. Why is your face so weird, sir? That helped a little. Okay, it wasn't really my intention to change this guy's face completely, but I'm kind of in deep with it now. Well, the sculptor cannot always work with the finest clay. Okay, you have essentially default face, more or less. Well, you're a little distinct. Let's see what the other guy looks like, if he looks exactly the same. Not quite, but pretty close. Also, this guy has a beard too. Interesting. Let's make your head a little less wide. Oh, and give you eyebrows. I forgot most of you guys are missing eyebrows. Make it a little less saturated. I'm kind of mostly okay with this way this guy looks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this guy has the exact same face, just with a beard. Yeah, I think I'll take off their beards, and then when I get to the veterans, I'll, like, give them the occasional beard. Just because I feel like it does make a lot of sense that the recruits are more clean-shaven. Nice dinner, a shepherd's pie. Ooh. I actually need to go to the grocery store, but I had a cold sore come in, and I just kind of felt self-conscious. Actually, don't I have... I have like a... It's like a chicken stew, and it like comes with like this biscuit mix. Which is nothing like shepherd's pie, but it did remind me of that. Food good, food nourish you. It is very important, yes. But I could make the chicken stew stuff, or I have like a box of like pasta salad, like the kind you mix with olive oil, and I like to put like just mix some chicken with that. That'd be nice. Or I could have a third coffee for dinner. That's probably the worst idea of all. Yeah, I'll probably go to the store tomorrow. I need some fruits and veggies. Well, actually, I don't need veggies. Yeah, I always end up buying more veggies than I need because I don't write anything down. I just assume, oh, I probably just need veggies. Now I have like 5 bags of frozen mixed vegetables. I have a whole sack of potatoes. I honestly, I probably don't even really need to go to the store that much. I don't know. Why? I hate how the face gen does this with the lips. They're just like, got their lips all puckered out like they're going in for an awkward kiss. It's like, Okay, how do I fix this? That's not quite the right region. The fuck? I can just grab it, like, put it back in there. Fucking idiot. There we go. Let me pull up this guy so I can just, like... Because I want to make him look more distinct from the other guy since they had practically the same face initially. Right, do this, and then... Really gotta fiddle with these beard controls. Okay, no jaundice. Jaundice is bad. We want to avoid jaundice. Which reminds me, I actually need to get some fruit. Wait, no, jaundice. That's carrots. I actually have carrots. Hmm. Like, why is the skin tinting orange, blue, purple, and yellow? Could we have not got some other colors in there somewhere? Does this cover the whole spectrum? I never went to art school, so maybe it does. Well, that's obviously wrong. He spent too long in the oven. I want him to have like, darker skin. But how do I get that without looking like he fell into a vat of bronzer, or alternatively Joker gas? It's 2 purple. It doesn't look natural. Why must you be so difficult? Yeah, whatever. Get out of my face. You're done here. Okay. Oh, there's the dead guys. This is default face. It's just a dead guy, but I feel obligated to change him since I'm changing everyone else. So here's like, this is not exactly Vantablack like some characters have, but it is dark enough you can like barely see the texture in his hair. And I've always hated that in New Vegas. It annoys me. Yeah, it's a little too gray. That's better. Okay, sir, you'll be playing the role of a dead guy, so we don't really need you to look too nice. Just, it's not default. You know what? Try to find a half, well, I should say like a third way acceptable result from the random and go from there. There we go. There is just everything wrong about your face, huh? Including your little elf nose. Like the Grinch is about to come in and steal your Christmas. Okay, let me do this because it's bugging me. Alright, well right now you just kind of look like the Chad face meme. Bring your lip in a bit. Let's do something about this jaw, because it's freaking me out. Why you goddamn eyes so tiny? Yeah, it's too big. Okay, cheekbones. Let's bring them in a bit. He looks like a 40-year-old child. Like, this is like what an alien would disguise themselves like. Like, this is sending alarm bells in the primal part of my brain. Something is wrong here. Okay, this is fine. Oh, it's you again. Okay, let's give you a different hairstyle. There we go. Let's do this. This. No, not that. How about that? And this. Aha. Give you brown eyes. You look way too happy to be a legionnaire. We need to fix that immediately. You again. Reminds me of the... Was it Slappy? The dummy from Goosebumps. He kind of looked like this, if I'm remembering correctly. Granted, I may not be. Hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at. Actually, when I thought that was the mouth area. Okay, you're dead. That's good. Well, your hair's looking a little gray for like supposed to be a young guy. Not. Yeah. Okay, good enough for a dead guy. There we go. Save. Kurt, you seem to have misplaced your eyebrows. What the fuck did you do with them? There you go. I'm gonna do this a couple times. I can work with this. You look creepy. Stop smiling. Immediately. I'm officially designating you as sad, according to this slider. In a very brief time I worked with the Gekkirs back, I do remember trying to make NPCs' faces look different, and it's difficult. Seem to be doing well. Yeah, it's just something you have to practice with. Honestly, it's kind of like weird. Like you make, especially with like the texture, you feel like you're making drastic changes, and then in game they don't actually look that distinct for some reason. But yeah, there's a learning curve to it. I feel like I feel like the easiest way to like get a face looking different is to mess with these sliders, the face ones, especially these two, the brow nose chin ratio and the forehead ratio. They're looking a little like extra crispy. It's also like some of them don't quite do what you'd think they do. Like this one, eyes small, large. You can see it's actually doing something like around here. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but like around like the like triangle point between the nose and the mouth. Adjusting the eyes affects that area. It's just weird. Face gen is weird. Oh, didn't want to do that. I kind of like how this guy looks now. Yeah, I like that. Okay, where's... Add a little bit more color to his lips. That looks good. And I'll mess with his hair. Give him like a... Yeah, like that. Oh, hey, it's you again. This is why I'm doing all of this. Because it's always bothered me how many clones there are in New Vegas. Oh, shit. I was starting to drink from my water bottle, but I still have coffee left. Okay, no I don't. Okay, so please step into line and claim your free eyebrows. Bleh. Kind of getting a bit of a Volpez look to him. Hmm. The right color, you can actually make the shaved hairstyle look almost like they're like actually bald. Just like very closely shaved, which I think they tried to do with Caesar in the vanilla game, but it kind of just looks like he has like really short pink hair. It almost kind of looks like my brother. Huh. The subconscious mind. This guy again. Ah, my fucking lip itches. I can't touch it. He's like, hi, I'm John Legionnaire, and I'm so happy to be in the Legion. Hooray, fascism. Yeah, let me start over. As is the correct response. Okay, get your eyebrows. Like, have you heard of the High Elves? You know, I wonder. Like, Oblivion uses face gen, although I think it uses a more like it more directly uses face gen. I think Fallout they like added like specific head meshes, but I wonder if you could like just plug in the face data from Oblivion into New Vegas and like recreate like high elves and shit. That'd be a fun like because I wanna add some more like wild wasteland stuff in this mod. There's an idea. I might need to write that down. God, I wish the skin tone just had a RGB slider like the hair. It'd be so much easier to get natural skin colors. Because I want to make like a guy with like darker skin, but it's like really hard to do for Hispanics. Because it just so easily gets like way too like orange. I don't know why, but I feel like I have a propensity. I think that's a word I can use here. A propensity for making characters with noses like this. I don't know. I just like the way it looks for some reason. Like if I'm making a character that looks tough, that like is supposed to be like a tough guy or like someone you shouldn't fuck with, like a thug or something, I'll give him a nose like this. I shouldn't mess with the color. The color was fine. I say before I continue to fuck with the color. Okay, lighten your eyebrows a bit. kind of like you having thick eyebrows, but not so dark. I think a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other as far as this texture slider works. That looks natural enough. Maybe. Damn, son, where'd you get them papers? The big, beautiful anime eyes. Good night. See you, Sasha. Okay, this guy actually looks distinct, but he's got the Vantablack hair and just generally looks like kind of unpolished. So let's not change his face too much. Just refine it a bit so he doesn't look like a goblin. he kind of looks a bit goblinish. Okay, fixes Vantablack hair. Guy's got a jawline like a cinder block. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with. I even kind of like the beard. Let's just darken his skin tone a bit. Just a smidge. Okay, you got eyebrows. I just want to bring your cheeks out just a bit. Not sure how to do that without fucking up your face. I guess it's fine. I'll go with that. Another man that looks seriously ill. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, so many of these guys have black hair. Why not give this guy something different? Actually, with just that, I kind of like this guy as is, almost. I kind of like this guy how he is. I say as I make more changes. There we go. I think that's fine, actually. You, on the other hand, have jaundice. Okay, I think with just like texture edits, you look fine. Maybe slightly adjust skin tone. Yeah, there we go. So it looks a bit more natural. You were looking a little too orange, but now you're better. Okay, you actually look reasonably distinct. Let's make you look a little younger. Change your hair so it actually looks like you have like texture. It's a little too gray. All right, yeah, you look okay for that. I'm thinking, is this supposed to be the same guy? I don't think so, because they just show up in the same leveled list. Where is this guy used? I'm curious. There you are. The hell is this? you people exist for? Huh. Well, while I'm here, I'll adjust something about these guys that I always disliked about the corpses. They kind of all just have this default physics pose because they were just dropped in and Havoc's enabled and let them fall over. I want to give their death pose a little more personality by using this little known feature to kind of drag their corpse around. Let's put this guy slumped next to this car. Because, now I can see where I am. I guess the implication is that Boone blew their heads off. Which, I could actually do something with that. This guy slumped over. Let's, like, have his head explode. Where's that activator? Activator. Dismember? Generic dismemberment head. I believe I just disable the head of its link thread. Oh, nope, actually edits this. That's fine. Okay, how do I make a cubic activator? There we go. Put one of these here. Have it just be all nice and, generic dismemberment head. There we go. Do that. This is invisible, so it don't really matter none. Okay, so it's here. Make its linked ref our friend here. Now let's go over here. He's also kind of like default physicsed. Let's drag him over by these rocks. If I can do that. Because this damn feature just doesn't want to cooperate half the time. Come on. Sir, we need you to get to your place on the set, please. Oh my fucking god, I hate this thing. Okay. We do this. Sir, why are you not obeying the laws of physics? Turning physics on and off, it's not helping. Usually it helps. Other times, there we go. Thank you, sir, for cooperating. Let's put him slumped backwards over this rock. Like, it got his head shot and he, like, broke his back. No, sir. There we go. There we go. Not exactly what I was going for, but he is over a rock. I want to put him over this rock, though. A bit like that. There we go. Now just put your... Okay, sir. Sir? There. Okay, sir, I don't want to tell you to spread your legs in case my stream gets, like, disabled, but, like, I need you to... I kind of need you to do that. It's like he tripped and broke his neck. Oops. Shit. I accidentally undo. Okay. Sir, you had it right the first time. If you could please, sir. There we go. Though I gotta admit, it does look kind of silly. Okay, can we get you on your front, sir? Let's try it like this. Okay, well the sniper position is over here, so should be maybe leaning that way, like the opposite direction. There we go. Okay, that was just a little break from the face editing. Let's go see what these guys look like in game. Let me check something. Turn the game capture down. I feel like I've never seen these two dead guys before. Maybe I just never noticed them. See, no back. Like, I always noticed this guy, who is kind of weird because they're designated as Raider. I believe the only NPC in the game that uses that name. I should do something about that, maybe. Are they? Yeah, they're here. Okay. He's not exactly slumped over because the sheer force of his head exploding kind of didn't put him where he should be anymore. Okay, I gotta generate face textures. Wait, since when did the recruit helmet? Well, I guess it always did. There you go. You're ready for a night on the town. Okay. Can I position him in a way so that he doesn't fall over? That would require a lot of testing and probably wouldn't work. Just because there's a lot of energy in the head explosion. If I just prop his leg up like that, I'll keep him stable. Like that, even. Maybe, I don't know. Put your arms up a bit. Okay. Who was I editing? These dead guys, right? Okay, you. My god, you look intense. I think you're fine, actually. You look pretty okay. Distinctive. Yeah, you can keep your face. I'll extend that privilege to you. You look like you ate a It was the desserts. What was the thing from Willy Wonka that Violet eats and she turns into a blueberry? I know it was like the dessert course for something, but I don't remember the actual name of the candy. Anyway, I want to fix you being so purple because it looks weird. Good enough, I think. Part of me wonders if I should be making these guys look the same, but I just don't think... Yeah, they're just used here. Like, I'm thinking, like, are they used in a quest somewhere where, like, they're, like, alive and then they're switched to dead versions for the sake of, like, a cutscene or something? But no, I think they're just... I think they just copied them and made them dead. I don't think these guys are ever, like, used anywhere important. So it's okay if they look different. this looks good, I think. Oh, this guy looks proud of himself. He's like, yes. My hair is slightly blue. Kind of like the idea of giving you a bit of a blonde hair color. Give you another guy with this. Although the last guy who had this hair color was also blonde, so maybe we'll give you black hair. Kind of like how this guy looks already. This guy looks so fucking smarmy. Like, yes, have you heard of the Legion? I'm part of the Legion. Don't even think about joining. I don't think you'd cut it. Unlike me. I'm a cut above. Yeah, I like how this guy looks. Hey, it's you again. We've seen you before. Which means I can do whatever I want with your face. I'll go this direction. Kind of want to avoid just doing the same thing in my own way of having characters look a little too similar, so I think going in the opposite direction I usually go for is good. good enough. Yes, you are a templated man. Template. Okay, you guys are all templates. Congratulations, recruits, you're all done. Where's a place that's got lots of Legion recruits? Actually, I have to generate face textures, which usually I have to restart the GEC for that to work properly, but let's assume I don't have to do that and just do it now. Control F4. Done. Okay. Let's go have a gander about Cottonwood Cove, see all the little Legion recruits with their cute little faces. They all just got fresh out of surgery. Detect COC Cottonwood Cove. Oh, shit! Ah! God mode. Okay, that would have been bad. Game hour 12. Okay, you're wearing a mask. You please get your hand out of your face. I'm trying to look at your face. I think you have like a... You don't use like the random faces. Hello, Legion recruits. I'm looking for Legion recruits. I guess I should go to the fort. There'll probably be a lot more there. Yeah. COC the fort? Ah, that actually worked. My god. Right, this guy is one of those examples where he has a black voice actor, but the character is white, and it's like noticeable enough that it's kind of a weird disconnect. I guess I could fix that. Although that's always kind of getting into weird territory. I mean, I guess there's plenty of like white NPCs. Why are you all wearing masks? And this weird ass door. You don't have any eyebrows, sir. Okay, you. That's like guy's got a nearly default face. Do the Legion Explorers next. Where are all the recruits? I guess Nelson? COC Nelson. Like, there's actually lighting here. Okay, yeah, those face textures did not generate properly. That's annoying. Okay, well. Let me fix that and do it properly. Because the game wants to be a bitch. Okay, restart the GEC. Vegas modded. Come on. Come on. Miss Geck, if you would please load immediately so we can get on with our work, please. Yes, yes, yes. Taking your sweet time as usual. Okay. Recruits. Extensions. Show. Only edited. Okay. This. Control F4. There we go. Now let's go to Nelson. Oh, shit. Yeah. Got it saved here. Susie Nelson. Hello. Sir, you have color in your face now. Spreading your legs, you slut. What is your face? I haven't seen a single damn one of you with that hair. Who the hell are you? What is your ID? I was under the impression I edited every recruit. How strange. Now, they might be listed under Nelson, specifically. Guess I should check that as well, to make sure I get every legionnaire. You. Lose the mask. Remove item. Recruit helmets? Show inventory. Remove item helmets. NVCL recruits. Son of a bitch. CL recruit. There we go. Yeah, who the fuck are you? You are not among the faces I edited. This guy was. I remember you. I don't remember you. Man, I never really go here besides to do the quest. I didn't even realize there were all these buildings and there's a Nuka-Cola Victory here. Okay. Okay, well. Back to Nelson. No. There aren't... Who the fuck is staffing Nelson? Who are these NPCs whom I have never seen before? Who the fuck are you guys? What is this leveled list composed of? Legionary Raider CM4. Okay, so if I go NPC... Oh, wait, no, I still have this on. Hold on. Now, there are Nelsons. They're all mostly NCR, so never mind. Except this guy. You! My god, you look like a Vienna sausage. Alright, you know, you look plenty distinct. I'll give you some eyebrows and send you on your way. There you go. Have fun, bucko. Okay, so, Legionary? Legionary Raider. CM4. Is that the one guy? Ah, you! Yes, you. Mr. Default Face. Thought you could hide. Yes, close your eyes. In shame. Okay, now if I could just get, like, your, like, lighting to load so I can tell what the fuck I'm looking at, please. There we go. Okay. Guess we'll do these legionaries. Oh, Dead Sea. Does Dead Sea have default face? He's a unique NPC. He shouldn't have default. Oh my god! I don't know what I expected him to look like, but not that. Jesus. I can see why you wear the mask. Ugh. You know, you're one of those characters that's voiced by a person of color, so you know what? We'll change you to African American. Yeah. Let's give this guy a face worthy of being a original NPC. A unique NPC, I should say. Oh, he almost looks bald. By the way, I should be logging many of these changes. Dead Sea. Do this for my formatting that I'm obsessed with. Revised appearance. Okay, so let's put that there. Okay. My god, he is in need of some serious revision. Why is your skin tone so fucked up? Because the age? Dead Sea, I get the impression is like an older guy. He's also higher ranked, so he should look older. Wait, this... I'm thinking of the... I shouldn't get it. This is the guy with the unique machete, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I've got to fix this guy's skin tone. There we go. Yeah, this is more in line with what I imagine Dead Sea would look like. Certainly not that how he looked initially. Works for me. Yeah, he's got the machete. Does this machete even have a unique texture? Maybe I should make one. Nope. Legionary Explorer. This guy isn't used anywhere, but he may be referenced by other stuff. As like a template, maybe. Definitely seen this guy's face before, but he just has a default face, so that could be normal. Does anyone use this guy as a template? Yeah, just edit him just in case. He has default face, so I feel I must. It's good enough. Default face. Oh, wow, this guy has a mohawk. That's right, the Praetorians do have... Do all the Praetorians have mohawks? I feel like they do. Not like a consistent aspect of them? No. And this dork-ass default face. Okay, we'll get to them later. For now... Yeah. This gives me the idea. When I get to the veteran legionnaires, I think I will let them have a bit more exotic in terms of hairstyles. Because, I mean, if the Praetorian Guard are allowed to have mohawks, then I guess there is some room for personality in some of the legionnaires. Shit. There we go. I should be logging this. Shit. Fuck off. I should really be starting at the top of this list and going down. Another default phase! Woo! I love editing default face. I love it. It's my most favorite thing in the world. Wait a minute. This man uses a model template, huh? Fort Legionary Veteran AAM. Fort Legionary Veteran AAM. You, sir. Give me your face. Okay, you are a legionary of veteran, so I feel like you should look a little older than the recruits. Dare I say you might even deserve yourself a beard. Or an exotic hairstyle. Okay. Revise appearances. Okay, you do not use a face template, and you have default face. Hello, my name is Chadicus Maximus. I am the legionary blacksmith. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Now I look like a massive dork. My chin knows no boundaries. Not quite default face, but I think all they did was edit the texture. That should. Okay, no Vantablack hair. I despise how it looks. Okay. Okay, you are a veteran. My. Look at you, little fancy man. Why are there so many controls for eyebrows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 controls for eyebrows. Why? Who the fuck knows what eyes, dark brown, light blue is supposed to do? I guess it's the fuck things up setting. Looks like there's no harm, no foul, just setting it low as possible. Actually, that might be preferable. It kind of got rid of some of the weird discoloration on his chin. Okay. Oh my, you again. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. How many roles in Caesar's Legion do you fill? It's ridiculous. They're overworking you. Let's replace you with someone else. You can have blue eyes. Why not? It's not like anyone can actually tell what the hell colors anyone's eyes in this game are, because they're so, like, nearly identical. I like this face. Antonio, that's another default face. You know what? Generate. Does that not look right like that? This beard always just awkwardly cut off like that? I guess so. looks like he's about to walk into the sea to join the brethren in. Okay, your face is... I'm fine with. I just want to fix your skin texture. Specifically your green neon lips. I'll lighten your hair a bit. Good enough. Alright, this guy. This guy's got default face, but they did make the effort to give him like a halfway realistic blonde hair and a beard. My, you got off a little luckier than most. I'll make your hair a little lighter though. Oh, a little darker, I should say. But still blonde. Okay, this guy... Oh wow, he had the same face as the Explorer, which is coincidentally right next to him in the object list alphabetically. I wonder if that's a coincidence. But this guy noticeably has a black voice actor, so I'm gonna make him black. He's also supposed to be a little older, I guess, so make him a little older as well. Keep his mohawk though. The mohawk's cool. It's make it a different color, but still a light one. Maybe like a rosy blonde. Or maybe not. Yeah, that works. I'm getting hungry. I'm very hungry. I should probably stop streaming soon. Okay. I really am very hungry. I'm gonna stop streaming. Good night.